And today I'm talking about how I did in the OTS. I went 1 and 4, 5 rounds, which is better than could have been better, could have been worse. I'll think of it as that. First round I went up against Yummy Fiendsmith, lost. Then went up against Megalith and won. Then went up against Raging Typhoon. Don't know what right match, but couldn't beat them. Couldn't beat Christian K9 and then Morganite Stun. So yeah, that's a quick so far I played. I'll show you the deck list and I'll discuss about it a bit. So we'll get into it. First up, K9. I've played K9 Archfiend. I'll explain the synergy. I'll go through that in a bit. So 1 Jokel brought up the K9 engine, 3 Asuna, 1 Lupus, 1 Lantern, 1 Naroi, 1 case for K9, 1 K9 X-Force release, and 2 Chaotic Elements. And that was basically the K9 engine of it. The Archfiend engine, 1 Matador Archfiend. For those who don't know, this is a 0/0 ritual monster from Maze of Myrtos. Once it's summoned, it lets you add 2 ritual cards from the deck to your hand, except another one of these, and it can't attack the turn it's use that effect, but it can't take battle damage, can't be destroyed by battle, and if it's involved in a battle, it destroys your opponent's cards and they take 1000 damage. Archfiend Emperor, it's a pendulum ritual that can be summoned from the extra deck to the extra monster zone to burst your opponent's board. It can summon 1 Archfiend from graveyard, and it's unaffected by your opponent's monster effects while it's in the extra monster zone. It's the main boss monster. 3 Royal Archfiends, you can tribute it from hand, it can be summoned if your Archfiend's destroyed, and you make it, it's a 2/4 beat stick, and it's Searcher, so it's a really good card for the engine. 2 Duke Archfiends, it's a level 4 that can target a level monster, then pitch another Archfiend card to accept itself to change levels. So you can change it to itself and it becomes a 1 card tribute for Matador or Emperor. 1 Shipping Archfiend lets you change up any monsters you want, type or attribute. It can then, if your opponent special summons monster and you've got a monster of the same attribute and type on your side of the field, you can bounce both back to hand, and it's a level 3 tuner for some synchro plays. 3 Archfiend strategy. The field spell lets you add Emperor from deck to extra deck, or you can banish a fiend monster or Archfiend card from your hand or graveyard to add an Archfiend card. That's not basically strategy. 1 Throne of Archfiends, this is how you ritual summon Emperor. 1 ritual of the Matador, and that's how you summon the Matador one. And then Archfiends further. This, if you control Archfiend ritual monster, it's a continuous trap in the extra monster zone. You can target face-up card your opponent controls to negate its effect till end of turn, and if it's banished from hand or field, you can add an Archfiend card from deck to hand, except another one of these. Non-engine. 2 Malchami Fua. I didn't like playing more than 2 in this deck. 1 Perlia, again, wanted to see them, but not regularly. 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Ghost Mourners and Moonlight Chill, 3 Ghost Spell, a Dimension Shifter, a Call by the Grave, and 2 The Fallen and the Fortress. To get pops on the board. So that's the main deck. The extra deck, 1 SP Little Knight for Banish and to clear up extras for the board. Imperial Princess Quinquere, just in case I wanted to take stuff. 2 Ripper, 1 Hound, 1 Jax, a Typhon, a Werewolf, 2 Crossmind Archfiend Synchros, a Black Rose Dragon Synchro, Stardust Dragon Synchro, Red Dragon Archfiend Synchro, and then an Ecclesia and the Dark Dragon, and Albion the Branded Dragon. For the extra deck, mostly you're playing around Ripper, Jax, and Werewolf, but it was nice to have the other options, and with Fallen Fortress, getting the Albion, popping stuff, setting another one from deck, and then using the Ecclesia and stuff for follow-up was really nice. Could have added a third, but I didn't for this deck because I didn't have the room. Side deck, 1 Uriel Lord of the Searing Flames. Yes, that's the Starlight alt art I pulled from Mason Myrtos. Can get rid of some continuous traps, and it's deals with spell subtracts, and they can't activate spell subtracts in response. So it's just a nice little way of trying to deal with that. 2 Draw Knockbird, 1 Meows, 2 Lightning Storm, Triple Tactics Talent, 2 Thrust, 1 Feather Duster, 3 Mask of Restrict, and 2 Imperial Customs, just because they're continuous traps who worked for earlier. But yeah, deck played alright, it was a bit bricky. But yeah, the way it plays is you're ideally trying to get into Emperor, into Extra Monster Zone, to banish your opponent's side of the field monsters, and then you make Werewolf, bring back hopefully a Royal Archfiend and win. And yeah, it could do that, and it played alright. It's just there's not a lot of cohesion because there isn't a level 5 in an Archfiend Emperor. Well, the Archfiend core didn't get into Emperor, which could have been part of the problem, but now I'm looking forward to trying some other bits out with Archfiends in the future, and a few other decks, but yeah. Please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll see you next time.